We're the perfect. I'm telling you, she makes me so much better. So I get you in a room and it's like, I've known you forever. It's like, it was just the easiest conversation.
What you're about to hear might just change everything you thought you knew about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship. Their latest New Heights podcast episode wasn't just romantic. It was vulnerable, disarmingly real, and filled with moments of affection that made millions believe in soulmates again. What took listeners by surprise wasn't the charm or the laughter. It was the depth of their connection. These weren't simple compliments exchanged between two celebrities. They were raw, unfiltered confessions from two people genuinely captivated by each other, falling harder in real time. The intimacy they revealed has relationship experts calling it one of the most authentic love stories of our generation. And as the episode built to its top moment, what came next was nothing short of spine-tingling.
Why is there chest hair in it? How did you...
Yeah.
There's like chest...
The apron's too low.
There's like chest hair in his, there's cat...
Number 10 is where Travis delivered the ultimate artistic validation, and Taylor's reaction said everything words couldn't. When he called her the greatest songwriter of all time, the tone of the audio shifted in a way only sharp listeners could notice. It wasn't just the statement itself, it was the certainty in his voice, as if he were declaring that gravity exists or that the sky is blue. Then came Taylor's reply, soft and layered with emotion. "That's very nice of you to say that. Those 7 seconds told their own story." The breathiness, the slight pause, the upward lift in her tone, each detail revealed something intimate and pure. Relationship analysts call that vocal cue a moment of psychological transparency, where affection slips through before the mind can edit it.
Songwriter of all time.
That's very nice of you to say. It's like, says her boyfriend. I have so many new artists come up to me now and say, hey, I didn't even know this was a thing. It's not for everyone. Not everyone cares about this. Artist to artist, artists have different...
Relationship psychologists even have a term for it, a secure attachment vocalization. It's the sound someone makes when they feel genuinely safe, seen, and valued. Travis didn't let that moment drift away. His response carried the gravity of someone who had truly studied Taylor's artistry, not a man trying to impress his girlfriend, but one who understood her genius. The conviction in his tone hinted at a deeper history, as if he had defended her brilliance before, standing his ground with the devotion of a true believer. This wasn't surface-level flattery. It was recognition. Real, informed, soul-deep recognition. Then came number 9, Taylor's metaphor that made relationship experts emotional. She called Travis a human exclamation point. Without realizing it, she had revealed one of the most psychologically profound descriptions of love in modern celebrity culture. But it was her next comparison that truly captivated therapists across the country. "He's like when you take a picture on your phone and hit the enhance color button," she said. "That's what you do to every text." Read that again. Taylor was describing in the language of a poet the neurological effect of love itself, how dopamine and oxytocin literally shift our perception of reality, making everything brighter, sharper, and more alive.
Travis is like, he's just a vibe booster in everyone's life that he's in. He's like a human exclamation point. Like, and you were not judgmental about the fact that I knew nothing about.
When someone lifts your emotional baseline simply by existing, that's not casual dating. That's profound neural rewiring. Taylor's admission that she now uses more exclamation points because of Travis wasn't just adorable. It was revealing. It showed trust, vulnerability, and a quiet surrender to joy. Psychologists call this massive trust, the willingness to let love alter your natural rhythm. It's when affection moves beyond comfort and begins to reprogram how you experience the world. Millions of listeners connected to that small confession because it gave language to something universal. The moment love doesn't just make you happy, it amplifies who you are. It's that rare kind of affection that doesn't erase your individuality. It enhances it. It makes you feel not only loved, but more authentically yourself.
I think it was just like, you're so non-judgmental about people.
It was the best.
You were nice. You were so nice.
I got a clean...
Number 8 was the moment Travis Kelce became every woman's dream defender. What started as a playful exchange about athletic ability quickly turned into something far more meaningful. When Taylor joked, "I'm not an athlete," Travis didn't let it slide. His voice sharpened with instant protest. "Don't say that. Don't you say that?" Those words weren't just protective, and they were instinctive. They revealed a man unwilling to let the woman he loves minimize herself, even in jest. That small moment said everything. Travis wasn't defending her ego. He was defending her truth. It was a quiet masterclass in what secure love looks like. The kind that uplifts, validates, and shields without ever overshadowing.
Doesn't come naturally because I'm not an athlete. So it's like that stuff I have to really force myself to do.
Don't you say that.
I mean,
The psychological depth of that exchange stunned listeners. Travis wasn't simply correcting her. He was genuinely offended that she'd undercut her own power. When he referenced her power skip from the Eras Tour, a tiny detail only a true observer would notice, it revealed just how attentively he studies her. Because power skipping in heels isn't just stage charisma. It's endurance. It's precision. It's athleticism. And Travis knew it. In that instant, he wasn't praising Taylor Swift, the global icon. He was admiring Taylor, the person, the one whose strength he sees even when she can't. The subtext melted hearts around the world. That's what it feels like when someone recognizes your power more clearly than you do yourself.
Why do we take it that way? I don't know.
I'm not an athlete, and that's fine.
Spiral?
Yes.
You gotta be
It's
real
better
with
than me.
because it's not. There's no spiral.
Ooh.
I've seen you throw a football.
No, that's not good,
That
and
counts.
that's not good.
It does.
No,
It does.
I don't think I've ever caught anything that's ever been thrown to me, near me.
Number 7 brought one of Taylor's most unexpectedly profound relationship insights, a line therapists are already quoting. Laughing softly, she said, "He's crazy, but there's a right crazy. He's the good kind of crazy." In just 8 words, Taylor distilled what countless books and podcasts try to explain, the difference between toxic chaos and passionate compatibility. Her phrasing carried wisdom, the understanding that love doesn't have to be calm to be safe or wild to be destructive. It was an intimate snapshot of emotional intelligence, the kind that grows only when you've lived, healed, and finally met someone who brings both fire and peace.
You know he wasn't crazy. Because that's the other side of that, right? Like a guy goes up there and professes his love for you.
He is crazy, Jason.
But there's a right crazy.
Yeah, he's the good kind of crazy. I was just like, he's truly getting to know me in a way that's very natural, very pure, very normal. And I knew that he wasn't crazy the first couple of times that we talked. Just the way that he could make me laugh so immediately about normal things.
The real revelation came next. The effortless way Travis made Taylor laugh about ordinary things, and how naturally he got to know her. For someone who has spent nearly 2 decades living inside the extremes of global fame, those small, unguarded moments of normalcy are nothing short of sacred. When Taylor described how non-judgmental he was about her lack of football knowledge, she wasn't just being cute. She was describing psychological safety, the foundation of every lasting relationship. This was the emotional breakthrough. She had found someone who could look beyond the legend and simply appreciate the woman learning something new, without condescension or performative patience. Then came number 6, the exact moment Travis revealed he knew she was the one. The football learning journey wasn't just adorable. It was profound. He watched Taylor Swift, the biggest music star on the planet, dive into his world with childlike curiosity and unfiltered competitiveness. His voice carried that subtle awe when he said, "She's not messing around." And then with a grin, "No, Tay's not messing around." That was the moment he fell even harder.
The best questions when we were up in the booth and
She's not fucking around. No. Tay's not fucking around.
Oh my God.
She's not around.
desire to learn more, but your genuine excitement around it, as well as like your competitive.
And noticed that nickname Tay delivered with such effortless affection. But the real psychological jackpot came in Travis's description of her growth. From not knowing what a first down was to running through his house screaming, "We drafted Xavier!" Experts noted that he wasn't simply impressed by her knowledge. He was astonished by her full emotional investment. Taylor didn't just learn football, she felt it. That's the rare mark of a partner who doesn't just love your success but loves your passions too. Then came number 5, Taylor's John Hughes confession. Laughing, she compared Travis's podcast persona to an 80s movie moment, saying he was like standing outside my window with a boombox. In one spontaneous metaphor, she revealed a quiet truth about modern romance, that even in a world obsessed with swipes and algorithms, the human heart still yearns for sincerity.
Kind of felt more like I was in an 80s John Hughes movie, and he was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox, just being like, "I want to date you."
Yeah.
Just meet me once. Give me a chance.
Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet. Do you want to date me? I was like,
Psychological jackpot came in Travis's description of her growth. From not knowing what a first down was to running through his house screaming, "We drafted Xavier!" Experts noted that he wasn't simply impressed by her knowledge. He was astonished by her full emotional investment. Taylor didn't just learn football, she felt it. That's the rare mark of a partner who doesn't just love your success but loves your passions too. Then came number 5, Taylor's John Hughes confession. Laughing, she compared Travis's podcast persona to an 80s movie moment, saying he was like standing outside my window with a boombox. In one spontaneous metaphor, she revealed a quiet truth about modern romance, that even in a world obsessed with swipes and algorithms, the human heart still yearns for sincerity. Intro 10 Taylor's words peeled back the curtain on something deeper. The realization that she had been waiting her entire career for authentic, old-fashioned romance. "Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet." It was all so simple, almost shockingly so, and yet it carried the weight of her lifelong fantasy. Think about it. One of the most successful artists in history, a woman who could have anyone she wanted, was still dreaming about something as innocent as a handmade bracelet and a sincere invitation. That was the breakthrough. Travis gave her something money and fame could never buy, the rare experience of being courted, not conquered. Then came number 4, Travis's double declaration, revealing a deeper emotional layer. Twice he called himself the luckiest man in the world. But this wasn't repetition. It was psychological insurance. The first time, when he spoke of her supporting his music, was filled with gratitude. The second, while talking about her sourdough baking, they carried disbelief. Experts pointed out the subtle awe in his tone, as if he still couldn't quite believe his own life. By tying his declarations to the most ordinary details, Travis showed he finds magic not in spectacle, but in simplicity, in the quiet, human moments shared with an extraordinary woman.